Donna Tatro with SuperMommyNot.com, and today we are talking yoga for kids. Joining me is Kristen Huffman. She believes that your workout is your celebration of self and that this concept can be taught early on to children. Thank you for being here, Kristen.
Thank you, Donna.
So can you start off by telling me what are the benefits of yoga for children?
They're limitless. First of all, learning from an early age to breathe consciously, to open the body, to have a relationship with opening the spine, of inverting the body, of, the internal awareness that comes with yoga, and just acknowledging, oh, this is how I feel, oh, I can breathe through this, whether they're practicing on their own, with other children, or with their parents.
Sa, ta, na, ma, I am the light of my soul.
So talk a little bit about the benefits of yoga as it comes in with bonding with parents.
So there's a real benefit to the child absorbing what the parent is doing in the yoga practice if you were to practice together. Especially at an infant to toddler level, there's a lot of absorbing, a lot of looking around. Oh, mom or dad is in this pose. They're decompressing, they're de-stressing. That's a very positive kind of influence to have on the child. And then what happens is you take that practice back home. And sometimes the roles are switched. Sometimes the child wants to tell mom or dad what pose to do, or hey, let's try this pose. And so, the practice of breathing together, holding a pose together, it's real special.
Talk a little bit more about the breathing as well and how important that is, not only physically, but mentally.
Breath work has been a part of yoga long before the physical aspects of yoga. It's really fundamentally at the base of all of the benefits that you get because you're learning to turn your awareness inward, lengthening your breath, especially, you fall down, you scrape your knee, your natural reaction is to speed up your breath, maybe to get a bit anxious. Learning the process of slowing the breath, the benefits on the body of increasing circulation, coping with stress or coping with intense situations. So breath work is invaluable.
So Kristen, talk a little bit about how parents, when they have toddlers, they'll normally kind of start them in maybe soccer or t-ball, wee-ball. Why yoga? Why choose yoga?
So there's always a place for cardio sports like that. I believe that yoga can be a really nice complement to these other practices of moving quickly, running around, releasing a lot of energy, generating a lot of energy. Yoga is such a nice complement to that because you're learning not only to generate energy, but what to do with that energy. So being able to sit still or hold a pose, it ends up translating into the classroom.
Yeah, talk about that. How does this help kids learn better?
To learn how to breathe and to learn how to hold a pose, it's not about checking out. It's about checking in. So you can hold a pose, let's say, because you're spending a lot of time in one pose in the classroom. And so there's a lot of sitting still, and then a break and you go run around, right, in recess or in gym or at lunch, and then you come back and you sit for long periods of time. So learning to hold a pose, but stay conscious within that pose. Learning your breath work, learning how to shift your body, learning how to kind of understand what energy is even when you're sitting still. Focus, the ability to focus skyrockets.
So it's so many benefits, really, to yoga. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us with this process.
Thank
I appreciate
you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. So go out there and practice some yoga with your kids. It's fun. I'm Donna Tatro for Connect-A-Vision.